Videos of the Movies is a 1994 short film that aired on TCM and has been replayed on it several times ever since. It is a it is a celebration of the 100th anniversary of movies. Like the, it starts off with clips from movies that Thomas Edison released in 1994. There's like little 30-second or 1 minute shorts that show random stuff like strong guy showing off his muscles and a cow like a scene from this great train robbery movie where he at the where the cowboy fires a gun at the audience and a woman dancing and serpentine dance. You can look up all those shorts on YouTube. They're uploaded there by the Library of Congress. And anyway, while those Edison movie clips are playing, there's a text going up, scrolling on the screen that says, "In 1894, a bunch of people on Broadway went to an old shoe shop to watch these short films on a little film projector, and thus began the birth of cinema." And the birth of cinema was actually before 1894. I mean, it was like during like, I mean, not it was back in 1874, I think, because that's when the Voyage of Venus little short was shown, and there were a few animated shorts after that. But I digress. Um, um anyway, the the short is listed as a documentary on IMDb, but it is more of a montage movie because it starts off with those Edison clips, and it goes all throughout the years, throughout film history, showing clips in the silent era, like Charlie Chaplin, Buster Keaton, and whatnot. And then it goes into like the sound area with the jazz singer, the Citizen Kane, Gone with the Wind, White Heat, Red River, um, uh, a lot of other great Scaramouche, Three Musketeers, um, Singing in the Rain. Like the 40s, 50s, and we get to the 60s. There's Star. Let's see, in the 60s, we have Lawrence of Arabia and a lot of Ten Commandments, a lot of other great film. Ten Commandments, 50s, I think. I'm so out of it. And then the 70s, I show clips from like Rocky, Lawrence of Arabia, Taxi Driver, yada, 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 Jaws, Close Encounters. 80s, we get clips from a lot of 80s films, Terminator, um, um, well, there's a lot of 80s. I can't remember all the movie clips they show, but they show clips from a lot of famous movies and some not so famous. I remember when I first watched this, I was on this videotape my Papa Couch had that he recorded some old westerns on TCM, and I'm like, those movies seem pretty interesting. And a few years later, when I was an adult, I didn't have the tape anymore, so I looked up the clip on YouTube and we watched short on YouTube. We watched it. Then I looked up the names of all the movies that were included in that short on IMDb, and I wrote them down. And some of them I had seen, some of them I hadn't, and a lot of them I hadn't seen but that right then. And so I've been over the years I've been looking them up and watching them, and some of them I enjoyed, some of them I didn't like. But that's a topic for another video. But I love the clip montage. I love the greats. They show some of the best scenes from a lot of these movies, and some of the show parts where the characters speak, and a lot of the great lines are meant spoken by the characters, and the choices of music. There's the theme from Citizen Kane, the theme from Gone with the Wind, the Ballad of Easy Rider from Easy Rider, the the Rocky theme, the Goldfinger theme song. A lot of great music. And the Untouchables theme at the end was the best one. And and when they get into the 90s, they show clips from like Terminator 2, Jurassic Park, Dances with Wolves, the Home Alone. They ended movies released in 1994. Of course, Jurassic Park came out in 94. Over and all. This is a very good short, and I recommend you check it out. I give it a thumbs up. That two thumbs up. That's my review. If you like it, please hit the like button, subscribe for more. Thank you. God bless. Bye.